It's backed by an official broker. Your payouts are bi-weekly. One of the best features as well, if you're an established trader, you can scale up to $4 million. There are over 300 symbols to trade on FXIFY, and you can get up to 90% profit split. And there are unlimited trading days as well. So that basically means there is no time limit on these prop firms. That basically means there's no time limit on these evaluations. So they've got a lot of options for you to choose from, including a 1-phase, a 2-phase, a 3-phase, instant funding, and lightning. So whatever trading level you're at, FXIFY has the evaluation challenges to perfectly meet your trading style. On the 1-phase, you need to meet a 10% profit target. Your daily drawdown is 3%. You cannot exceed that, otherwise you fail your account. You've got a 6% max trailing drawdown. So basically this means as much as you increase your account, if you go under 6% loss anytime, so not 6%, it's let's say for example, you bought a $25,000 account. With a normal static drawdown, it would be 6% below 25K. But with a trailing drawdown, that basically means it doesn't matter how much profit you make, if you go below 6%, then you fail the challenge. And a lot of traders don't really like this trailing drawdown, and they usually go for something with a static drawdown. But there is a positive. This essentially makes sure that you don't exceed this loss and that you trade more conservatively and don't gamble as much. But this still can be a problem for some traders. Now, your 5K account with a 1-phase costs $59. 10K costs $89, 15K costs $119, 25K is $199, 50K is $379, 100K is $549, 200K is $1,049, and then your 400K is $2,950. On your 2-phase, you need to meet a 10% profit target in the 1st phase. Then we go to the 2nd phase, and you need to meet a 5% profit target. Now, your daily loss limit is 4% with a max trailing drawdown of 10%. And the account sizes are pretty much very similar. And the prices for these accounts is the exact same as the 1-phase. Then we get into your 3-phase challenge, where it's 5% profit target you need to meet in the 1st phase, in the 2nd phase, and in the 3rd phase, without exceeding a daily loss limit of 5%. And the bonus behind using a 3-phase challenge is you do not have the static drawdown that I mentioned in 1-phase or 2-phase, but the maximum drawdown is 5%. You also get an instant funding option. So if you just want to get payouts straight away, then you can pay an additional price, which is a lot more expensive than the 1-phase, 2-phase, and 3-phase, where you don't need to meet any profit target. If you get profit, then you get paid out, but you can't exceed a daily loss limit of 8%. Or a maximum trailing drawdown of 8%. So you just can't go 8% below your account balance. So you just can't be in an 8% loss at any point. Now, like I said, these are much more expensive than your average account. A 1K is $69, 2.5K is $119, a 5K is $229, a 10K is $449, a 25K is $899, and your 50K is pretty much close to $2,000. But then the 5th option is the lightning option. And these are pretty much the same prices as the 1-phase, 2-phase. And this is pretty much the same prices as the 1-phase, 2-phase, and 3-phase. But what's great about the lightning challenge is you need to meet a profit target of 5% in just 1 phase to pass the challenge, which is absolutely amazing. But you get stricter drawdown rules, which is a 3% daily loss limit and a maximum trailing drawdown of 4%. The only difference with this though is that there is a consistency rule, and that you need to trade for a minimum of 3 days, and you can't exceed the maximum trading days of 7. So within a week, you need to meet this 5% profit target. So you've got a lot of options to choose from when you're trading with FXIFY to fit your trading style. The normal profit split on this account is 80% at default. But with the add-ons, you can actually put on an extra 10% performance split, which would give you 90% of the profits. You can get your first withdrawal anytime with this prop firm, and then after that is bi-weekly, and the process usually within 1 to 2 days. We'll go through a bit more of the add-ons later, but you can also have a performance protect, which essentially means if you exceed your drawdown rules, you can pay a tiny bit more just to make sure you can reset your account if you fail. What's brilliant though with this prop firm is that you can have your first payout instantly to know that you will be paid out. There are over 100 plus trading instruments to choose from. You can trade Forex, commodities, indices, stocks, crypto, and you can do this all on the platforms MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, or the X-Trade. Standard accounts have 30-to-1 leverage that you can take advantage of. You can actually upgrade this leverage as well. There is an option to upgrade it if you like to trade that aggressive style to 50-to-1. They've got some of the lowest spreads in the industry. The spreads start from 0.0, and the reason why is because they're backed by their own broker, FXIFY. And this is what you want to look out for with prop firms. You want to find prop firms that are linked to their own broker and that won't have any broker problems down the line. It just basically means that you're going to have less spreads. It basically means that you're going to have less spreads, and it gives you the confidence that you will be paid out. The dashboard is also elite, and it's really amazing for traders. You get real-time stats, profit and loss tracking, and there's even options to take advantage of monthly competitions that offer 50k challenge accounts or even cash in some cases. So they really look after the community here at FXIFY. They also have a brand new feature to trade with futures on a separate platform called FXIFY Futures. So if you like your futures trading, then go ahead and check out FXIFY Futures. We'll be doing a video reviewing this platform in the future, so make sure you subscribe and keep around for that. To get the latest discount code for FXIFY, just go ahead and click the link in our description below. Copy the code in this box and then click the green Claim Now button. You'll be taken straight to the checkout phase on FXIFY, where you then need to select your account type. So we'll go for a one-phase account and we'll go for the 50k account. Then you go down to your platform and choose whether you want to do MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, or the X-Trade. MetaTrader 5 is my favorite. Now, because this platform allows some EAs, if you want to use any expert advisors, then I highly recommend to go for MetaTrader 4. Then you can choose between raw spreads or commission. You can choose between raw spreads and all-in pricing. Raw spreads are amazing because there are no markups or no restrictions. Now here you have the option for a lot of add-ons. You don't have to use a lot of these, but it's good to have them. If you want to increase your profit split, that adds 20% onto your account. If you want bi-weekly payouts, that puts 5%. If you want to increase your leverage, that puts another 25% on. If you want to increase your leverage, that puts on 25% of your account size. If you want to increase your profit split to 90, then that will put on 20% of your account. If you want to put bi-weekly payouts on instead of monthly, then it's 5% extra, and then you get the performance protect as well, which protects your account for an additional 15%. This is one feature that I actually like with these add-ons. Usually I don't really like these add-ons, but the fact that you can actually protect your account for just an extra 15% of whatever you pay is absolutely amazing. Then put all your billing details into the box below. So then if you go ahead and go back up to this section and input the discount code into here, then you should see the discount has been taken away from your total amount. Confirm all the terms and conditions, and then go ahead and proceed with your payment. As soon as you're paid, then you will have access to your challenge account with FXIFY. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to us for more trading content.